recording for the VOD. Because I don't want chunky VODs. But then again, my upload speed is now frickin' gigabyte, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Now let me open the phone poll on Discord. The phone. Let me open the Discord poll on my phone. That's what I meant to say. Because now I have to go down to... What was it? Post-op feedback? No. Where did I have that poll? Recommendations or something. Community suggestions, that's it. So I'm actually gonna cheat a little bit. Let's see. Add-on options, load. I'm gonna... Motherfucker, reset. Alright, fuck it, fine. We'll take it from the top. Advanced ballistics. Yes. Advanced throwing. Yes. Arsenal. Yes. Artillery. You know what? No. I feel I'm too lazy to freaking do that. Then again, a merge wouldn't work. So... When were the settings not borked? Because I want to preserve their original settings. What was borked about last time? Medical and stamina, the two things that are major ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the previous week, save that, and then reload everything. It's gigabit internet, not gigabyte. There's a difference between the two terms. I use them interchangeably because I'm a pleb. Yeah, so let's load this one. You're gonna hack Twitch and make them commit tax fraud. I like your enthusiasm. Okay, that's the only thing I need to copy from there. Attributes, general, add-on options. Let's go ahead and save this. And I'm gonna save over it because there's a lot of things I need to redo on it. So, scenario open. Actually, no, I should have just done new because I didn't save the Denoland one. Whoops. Yeah, it's very mundane. I can only split the tracks with VR cable, and I haven't routed any yet because I use the VR cable for TeamSpeak. My brain just stopped working for a second. Oh, I heard from a buddy of mine that works with Verizon that they're going to start offering like 2 gigabyte and 4 gigabyte in our area soon, which at that point you don't need. Like, as someone that streams every day and literally maximizes the heck out of their connection, I can tell you, you don't need that. Like, gigabyte is perfectly fine. Like, I can upload a 20 gigabyte file in literally 3 minutes. Like that. You know? So it's not really needed. Animated emotes, by the way, that's something I want to look into having an artist do for me, but random things keep coming up and pushing things around, and it's a pain in the butt, so. I do want to get Platts and Phasmo. I'm going to ask him if he's available this Saturday, because I would love to have him on, but let's see. Let's put this down just so I have it. Now let's work on this. All right, that song's ending. Let's go ahead, cut it. Let's start this one and get that loop going. Perfect. Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna unfuck the two things that were fucked. Oh, right, they don't have... They cut out stamina. So it's just medical. Okay. Where's my phone? What did they vote on for splints? So, they want stitch kits and reopening wounds, and they want splints. Okay, so... This, first off... Let's actually put that up to 85, and then epinephrine for a guarantee. Because the reason they weren't waking up is because this was set to 5%. So basically, 3/4 of a chance for you to wake up every 15 seconds, but if you give them an epi, it instantly it's gonna boost that to a full thing. Fatal damage, did they want insta-death on? I actually don't think I asked, but they're not an insta-death style community. Fracture chance, I'm going to turn that down to 15 because when you're fighting AKs, then any AK round will usually cripple you. Because that's based off of like 5.56 by default. Enable blood drops, yes. Blood lifetime, I'm going to turn that down to 5 minutes. Medical menu, blah, 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 that's all fine. Lifetime litter, that's also fine. Never, always, yep. Bleed out, now this is something they also voted on. They wanted a higher bleed out rate. And they wanted pack scaling off. So let me actually do these in the order of the poll. Times based off total damage. Yeah, so that put that all the way down. They want 10-second packs. Bleed out rate, they wanted it to be around 0.7. So let's increase that to 0.7. Where was that coefficient? I'm gonna do 0.6, knowing them and knowing how the commands work. Ace pointing turned on. Entire inventories on. Loose force tracking on for squads. Okay. Now let me fact check the rest of this medical, make sure it's good. And they want reopening wounds. Can reopen. Let's see. This I'm turning down, though, because the default thing is stupid. I'm doing 33. A third of the chance. Because literally at default, if you put an elastic bandage on, it's going to reopen in literally a minute. And it's a gigantic pain in the ass. So I want to boost that up a little bit. That also means quick clots will actually be legitimate. See, I wish it was based off of... I used to think reopen was based off of how, like, physically active you were being. And that's what a lot of places out there would tell you. But I actually tested it recently, and it's just a timer. Movement doesn't seem to affect it. You could be sitting still or moving around willy-nilly. So it might be just a bug with Ace right now, but I could have sworn back in the day it used to be affected by movement. Location can be anywhere. Allow pack done by, I'm going to say anyone. It's the stitch kits. No, we'll do medics only, but they're all set to medics, so that one doesn't really matter. Self-pack usage, yes. Surgical kits, anywhere. Self-stitching, yes. Allow transfusion, medics, anywhere. Self-transfusion, yes. IV bag treatment time, let's lower that to 10 seconds. CPR success, chance, yes, that's nice. Treatment time, 15 seconds, yeah. Well, okay, you know, that default's 12, that's fine. That's what TSB uses too. Wound stitch time. I'll lower that to 3. Just because I'm trying to give them the advanced features, but Paw Patrol is, if they get bogged down, they will stay bogged down for a while, so I kind of want to edit these to keep them going. Also, Dante, how you doing, buddy? Did you deal with that ninja game properly? Did you kill that giant monkey? Because it seemed to be giving you a lot of trouble, buddy. Just want to make sure you're okay. Tourniquet, splint, body bag, epi, location boost training, yes. Clear trauma after bandage, yes. Because that's how you get around vanilla damage issues. Okay, cool. Ace Zeus, that's fine. Wind deflection, that's fine. Weather, that's fine. Ace weapons, that's fine. View distance limiter should all be yes. Vehicles, that's fine. User interface doesn't really matter. Trenches. These are set client. Yep, okay, good. Because if you leave these open to the players, then they could just set these as 1 and instantly dig trenches. That is, I will admit, an exploit I really like to do in communities that don't know about that. So I could just instantly give myself cover because, I mean, I'm an ass. And if I want a fucking trench, I'll get my fucking trench. Overheating, yep. Night vision, name tabs, medical, map gestures, map tools. I need Blue Force tracking enabled. Hide AI groups. Don't show the player names. They wanted it by squad. Where's pointing? Yeah, hearing's on. Good. Interaction. They want pointing on. I don't know why it was off. Goggles, tint and effects, override, all of that. G-forces, yeah, okay, if they want G-force, they'll get G-force. Fragmentation simulation, they're a small enough group where I feel comfortable keeping this on. The issue is, if you have like an MCO level, like anywhere from like 60 to 100 players, you want this off because that means there's going to be more frag grenades being thrown and that can bog your server down. Captives, artillery, arsenal, advanced throwing. That's all fine. Play GO2 with my little brothers. It was pretty alright. Wouldn't buy a PS5 for it, but it's alright. That's fair. Okay, so I got the Blue Force tracking on. They want rearming to be the entire vehicle supply. So let's go to Ace Logistics. Entire vehicle, unlimited ammo supply. Okay, so that's all preset. Anyone. Build toolkit on news. Full repair locations. Repair Vicar vehicle. Allow full repair by anyone. Miskin, both require a toolkit. Okay, cool. Alright, so that is the ace they wanted. Aw, look, Dante's making friends. Isn't that nice? Alright. I'm gonna call this one Back in the Saddle. Probably spelled remnant wrong, but that's fine. This setting doesn't affect anything, I just like to put it on. I'll call this back in the saddle, or no, it'll be patch up too. Oh, the Japanese are incredibly racist. There's a reason you don't really see any black people over there. Heck, in most of Asia, you don't really see a lot of African Americans. That's just the culture over there. Alright, let's see, we're gonna call this patch 2. So... patch 2. Alright, now with that saved, they also want me to... Because they use arsenals, the way that you can have localized bodies be lootable screws with arsenal-based kits. I don't think any of you understands what that means. Basically, if you put units down in Eden Editor, they're not lootable by the players unless you take off their vests and uniforms and equip them and take the inventory out. I have a script that fixes that, but it basically constantly rechecks the inventories of the units, which shifts them from server side because they were placed in Eden Editor and instead puts them on my Zeus interface. But that applies to all units. So even the player units... so if they go to the arsenal and do something, then they leave, and then someone else joins and that script reinitiates, then it reloads what they previously had, which screws them up. So it's weird, though, because I only have it listed as init server, init local, but not init player, and yet it still executes every time the players are on, which it's only supposed to execute once, but it doesn't, so screw me. But they want that out, so I have to basically... copy this part and paste that, and that'll get rid of that issue. Okay, so now... I don't know what the fuck to make. What do you guys think? What would be a good AO? Give me an AO idea. I will now let you backseat me. It is a rare opportunity where you can tell Liru what you think an AO should be, and we'll spend the next 45 minutes or so building it. While you guys tell me how to do that, I will decide where the player base is going to be today. We'll put them in this compound. Hey, Alex, nice. Welcome to Twitch. Alright, Dante, baby. Bloodwing's upstairs, so you can come cuddle on the couch with me later. But thank you for dropping by. I don't know, the first off was a bit of a warm-up. This second one... I don't know what to do. What the hell is the meme machine? Okay. I see. Well, Bloodwing's, I think, going to bed. Very nice choppers. Bloodwing's my cat girl. Damn right. I might just have it be a simple vehicle retrieval. A search and recovery sort of thing, you know? Actually, let's get the iron masking tents out then. Fix it in 2 months. Okay. Yeah, I think a search and recovery would be good. could do a cover map module. Because there's only like 10 of them that play. I need to refine the paw command to be now the patches command. So yeah, we'll do this. And I'll need to give him a reinsert vehicle. Perfect. Yeah, I still have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but you're, I guess, going to tell me what, so... Might as hell go from there. Alright, so basically recover vehicle, and actually we'll just say they can drive it back too. Make it super easy. Let's do, I'm thinking Islamic State, but I'm worried that's going to be a little too heavy on the armor. Let's save this real quick. Let me open up one of their old files and give them back their old arsenals back. So that would be one of the Vietnam files, I think was the latest one. I was thinking IRA 2 Symphony, but I've done a lot with the IRA as the bad guys, because they're only like the, you know, single one. So I might, maybe we'll do a different militia, maybe from one of the cut mods instead. So let's grab their arsenals from in here, because that'll have all their heavy AT stuff as well. So I could probably have them do stuff like that. Have them play as Islamic State, maybe. I'm thinking, you know, since this is going to be... I don't know, I think Patches wants to take it a bit more serious, but I will occasionally throw a meme-op in there just to have fun. So these are our original 2 boxes here. Alright, Rocker, I'm glad you're having fun with Arma. It's a game where if you know where to look, you'll get your money out of it, but you have to be willing to do the research. And a lot of people aren't willing. But what's great about it is you weed out a lot of the kids and all the impatient people that don't want to do the research. So the place that you find will be great. Hopefully. You just shot someone in the face. Yeah, you can do that too. Oh man. Yes, the guitar riff is back from Fonz. I don't know. I've been thinking about getting into more mainstream games just to kind of grow the channel, but at the same time, I think based off of where I want to take my content and the fact that I kind of want to keep niche, I probably won't. Like, maybe rarely. But I don't know, it's a difficult conundrum. I'm lucky enough to have a large platform with a niche community, but have it be big enough so it still pays all my bills, you know? And again, I want to get into the Star Wars Squad mod. I've been saying that for months, but I still have stuff that keeps coming up. Command Modern Operations, no, but the Command and Conquer mod is making some really good progress in Arma 3, and we'll probably see some ops with that in a few months. Wink. So what I'm thinking is, let's build like a few garrisons, and then we can move on to our next scenario build. So I want to build a few more masking tents here. Let's do Islamic State. I'm only going to build a few garrisons, nothing super major. Because I like to build all that in the Zeus interface because it gives me more control of it. put a BMP under there. Let's go ahead and get a truck over here. Let's kind of have them in a bit of a defensive formation around this. And I could have sworn they had a AAA, but I guess not. Okay, so they have a ZU. I mean, that's the best I'm gonna get. You know what I should have loaded? I should have loaded ZEI to get some templates here, but that's fine. I can actually put a static up here. And you know what? I'm going to do static templating on the areas I want to build first, and then we'll go from there. Oh, of course you're going to be difficult with me. Okay, that's fine. Let's do an old T-34 in here. I'm going to have to set these to invincible, so remind me if I haven't by the time I want to wrap this up to make sure that those are set to invincible, please. Because sometimes, I will admit, I do forget. The full rocket already techie. Oh my god. I mean, that is in this mod set. I could just go add them. Oh my god. We'll save that to the end when we're doing final detail. I'll let you guys, we'll have, like, a minute of crazy shit we add, alright? How about that? A minute of just stupid, dumb BS. And we'll go a little cray-cray with it, okay? How's that sound? More than fair. Let's play Squad in Arma. Look, okay, there's already someone I know trying to make Among Us in Arma, okay? Like, they actually have the map built and everything. They're just trying to get it all scripted. And I'm really scared, alright? I'm very, very scared. Very sus, yeah. Mega Peanut Death Zeppelin. Dude, I'm worried to release that video because I'm gonna get so much flack from Moon and Walrus, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I do Mandalorian ops. It used to be every Tuesday, now it's every other Tuesday. And after this campaign, I'm gonna kind of conclude it with them, but neither of their head honchos were in the op last Tuesday, so I asked them, like, hey, like, do you want to do an op today, or you just want to fuck around? And, well, we decided to, instead of being Mandalorians, all be peanuts. And embrace the power of the nut. So, we had someone late join the op, too, and he dressed up as a Mandalorian. He came into the AO, and he realized, everyone was a peanut instead. So he was still a Mandalorian, so technically it was a Mandalorian op. So I can, you know, legally define. But, yes, everyone got to embrace the power of the nut. I think it was a great op. How nutty, exactly. And I made a lot of penis jokes in that stream, too. Just talking about my nuts, you know? Actually really surprised I didn't get a Twitch violation for that, but then again, they only care if you get, like, report spammed. And the only people that I've forced to do that are people I've kicked out of my community. So the moral of the story is, I don't kick people out of TSB anymore. I let other people do that. But I'm also not as much as an asshole as I was when I started off this whole spiel or shebang or whatever you want to call it, so I hope that also helps me in the long run, but knowing some people, eh. But on the bright side, guys, I've also learned how you can maliciously fuck with other Twitch streamers or YouTubers, so sometimes I go into little rage modes and think, hey, if I ever go down, I can take everyone down with me, because it's not hard. But at the same time, do I really want to be that vindictive? Well, I guess it'll just depend what happens, right? Can I learn to let go? The answer is no. See, the Twitch way, I always knew how to do it because it happened to me, but the YouTube way was actually really funny. And since I have no filter and it is 11:30, I'll tell you guys how to do it. All right, so YouTube. Fun fact. This will go in a video, by the way, because I'm working on that series of just, talking about YouTube and how shit works and blah, blah, blah. So when you get a comment on YouTube, it counts as an interaction. And it basically shows the algorithm, hey, people are talking about this video, they're commenting, that's good. And all, like, let's say a comment's worth a point, a view's worth a point, a like is worth a point, a dislike's worth a point. But here's the funny thing about comments. If the comment gets filed as spam, the comment doesn't give you a point, it gives you a negative point. We determined this by, if anyone remembers the videos where I was asking people to make a bunch of crazy comments and see what would get censored, what wouldn't. Well, another YouTuber was doing that stuff with me as well. And in terms of negative stuff, and then we also had 2 YouTubers making videos about, hey, just post something basic that won't get banned on the algorithm. And it turns out the 2, me and the other YouTuber that were posting stuff that was getting flagged, our videos were having a lot less success than the other 2. And we released it multiple times, and then one of the streamers also decided to do negative videos with comments that would get censored. And he also saw a drop in comments. So we were getting about the same amount of comments in our videos, and hypothetically, the algorithm should have seen that and had all of our videos do well. But there's a correlation between the videos doing less well and negative comments. Comments that'll get spam. So saying cuss words or really bad stuff that'll get you in trouble will get things screwed. Now here's the really cool thing we found out. A single account can do the spamming. Because if one YouTube, not as a reply though, they have to be individual comments. So if you comment by default like 5 or 6 comments in a video, YouTube automatically will consider that as spam sometimes. So even if you aren't trying to be malicious, you might actually be hurting your favorite YouTuber if you do that. So theoretically, and this is where things get crazy, because of how YouTube works based off of algorithms and seeing how well videos do over a period of time, if you were to run a spam campaign on a YouTuber through about, I want to say, 3 to 6 algorithmic cycles, which could be anywhere from like 2 to 4 years, you could actually completely fuck over their analytics based off of how the YouTube system works. Something I would never do unless I was really malicious, but...
Moral of the story, give you more money.
Yes, Alex. All right, we can blackmail people now. Of course, that was my intention. Yeah, no, it wasn't. But the moral of the story is there's actually ways that you can exploit the algorithm in both ways. You can either grow your channel just by utilizing how YouTube's algorithm works, or if you really wanted to, you could fuck everyone else over. And it's not that hard to make a botnet. I mean, I get botnets making random shit about stuff all the time, usually with links that take people to suspicious sites where they steal their information, but you could just spam comments that get censored, and to the YouTube algorithm, they're like, oh, okay, this is getting a lot of spam, let's not recommend it. I would assume that's why they do it, but yeah, it's an interesting concept. So, take that information with a grain of salt. By the way, there will be a pay for pain coming up soon. Disclaimer, I only do pay for pains these days if I need money, and, well, Colossal Con's happening, and that room booking was another $1.5 grand. and Elton John's final tour came up, and that's not for another year and a quarter, but tickets went out fast, so I had to claim something. That was another 500, so pay for pain to pay for... Here's what Bloodwayne thought of. What if, because originally it was going to be for Elton John, but I don't want to pay a scalper like an extra grand per ticket for something decent, what if we had a pay for pain where we themed everything based off of Elton John songs? So Benny and the Jets is literally a fighter jet with like a custom skin and a customized damage model, for example. I think that would be cool. Rocket Man too would, I don't know how we would do that, but I'm thinking something with some sort of rocket spam capability, which would kill the server, but it would be fun. So maybe an Elton John themed pay for pain in late July or August. So yeah, food for thought there. But that idea was from Bloodwayne, and it was actually brilliant. I gotta be careful, though, if I keep giving her credit for all the, good stuff she does for Pay for Pain. She's already developed an ego saying that she's the reason why my Pay for Pains are really successful. Why is there a moth in here? This is my basement. This is my home. Why is there a moth? I just realized, did I turn the pathing off on these? No, I did not. Good thing I checked. I mean, I would have caught it in testing when I booted it, but still. So I don't know about a furry pay-for-pain checkpoint RP again, because Paw Patrol doesn't exist anymore. It's called Patches, and we lost, like, a lot of the furry players. But maybe we could... You're not a moth. What the fuck are you? You're not a ladybug. You're literally a beetle. Buddy. Buddy, oh friendo mine. Alright, give me a second. I gotta take this guy outside, because otherwise I'm going to accidentally step on him, or he's gonna land on me. Give me one moment. Alright, nope, don't you fucking fly off, you little bastard. Oh, okay, well... He just kamikazed somewhere on my table, or my desk, excuse me. Where did you go? What the fuck? I just... The fucker flew, and he just disappeared, so I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. What action performed? The bees work for the bourgeoisie. God. You know, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Because people keep making bee jokes with my channel, if I ever get a house instead of a townhouse like 10 years down the line, I will totally start being a beekeeper. Fine. We'll make it work. But yeah, I have it on the bookshelf. We'll do an Elton John themed Pay for Pain someday. Probably again late July, early August. Thanos, I'll do it myself. Yeah, and then I changed all of this too. Furry and hiding, don't lie to yourself. Love it. Yeah, exactly. The bees will go well at the garden. I can use the bees for mead making. Which, by the way, I have all the equipment for. I'm just waiting to set up all the camera equipment. So, yeah. Liru the beekeeper, and I will one day show you the bees. Owning a goat or rabbit, I don't know. Definitely not right now, because the townhouse doesn't have enough room for it, and I don't think the HOA would approve. We do have 2 squirrels in our backyard that keep digging up in our turf, trying to plant acorns in it, which is pretty funny. You're excited for the bees? Well, I hope you're still around. I'm gonna fix something in the roster too, because it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, no, the channel is doing well for itself, mainly because my minimum of what I usually make a month is... It cuts it a little close, but it's still above the everything I have to pay month to month, which is great. So I can be a lot more relaxed, because I used to be super stressed about finances and whatnot. Alright, I mean, this is a simple AO. I'll add the patrols, I'll add extra stuff. How's the arsenal? Does it have all their fancy shit? Yep. Cool. Scripts are working. Let me edit my unit. We'll be A-okay. 2D, the second Paw Patrol op, technically patch op for tomorrow. I just had to fix their ace. And I'm going to do a quick thing regarding... Is the fucker on my leg now? Get off my leg.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So I don't have to constantly be dropping them. And then you know what? Let me also get 2 grass cutters down. Cool. Now let me do one final look over on settings here, just for medical. Big Dumbs, thanks for gifting Alex a sub. I appreciate it. I hope you all keep enjoying the operation. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Let me get rid of that for a second. I'm actually really happy with this community. I know What's That can be really harsh sometimes, and the reason he's harsh is because Arma has a side of it where it can be very, very painful to deal with. And that's, I mean, if you remember what MCO6 was, then you know. But, no, not MCO, excuse me, CCO. Was it CCO6? Yeah, CCO6, sorry. MCO6 was last weekend. That was actually really well. People told me that was some of the best Star Wars they've ever played, and some of them came from Star Sim community, so I was flattered. But CCO, which was my first taste in, like, large-scale Arma 3 PvP, you know? But he... Originally, I retired him as a moderator because he was too harsh, but then we had that stream, and I brought him back because we needed him. But he means well. He's the necessary bad cop, definitely.
Now.
But
CCO, that was interesting.
I try to keep him wrangled in. There's an update I'm going to do for all the Twitch staff. No, that's the wrong way to say it. All of the Twitch mods on my channel. To be a little more lenient with you guys, because, you know, we brought back VODs, we brought back clips, I'm allowing links to be posted again. I'm trying to just make it a little more appropriate for everyone, because I'm a lot more casual and laid back these days, but, Duty, again, thanks for the 20-month resub. I know you've been here a lot longer, because your original account got booped, but all of your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, exactly, Tootie. And I'm going to work on that with What's That, but you guys are a really kick-ass community to have, because I've been going to Warcraft 3 communities, and they're a little on the dead side. And then I'll go to, you know, some other Arma 3 streamers, and you'll have them not even interact with their players and stuff. Yes, 2D, because nukes are overplayed to high hell, and I don't want to have that spam come back, but I think my viewer base is one of the best out there, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I love you for that. Why did I just export that to single player? There we go.
Now.
Alex now gifting back 5 random gift subs going out. If you got a sub from Alex, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you all keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this scenario. Alright, that's that mission dev'd. We're now going to work on...
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Let's see, I don't have anything to do Friday because I'm not uploading anything for FNF, so... Let's do an SCP op.
Now.
So let me run this, We're gonna be a little interesting here. TVA, Liru's working on CPR for Sunday, and doing some So normally I don't do this on stream, but I'm in a good mood. Oh, it still says intermission. Whoops. I completely forgot to change that. My bad, guys. When will you do an op where the cat girl Zeus is? That'll be up to Bloodwing. Let me just verify that I did indeed export that, and it is in my MP missions folder. Good. Okay, cool. Let me Alt F4 this puppy. I'm going to boot up the mod set where we played the SCP op today, because I'm going to look through what they have in Editor, and then see if I want to rip any of the local mods out for something for a T3 SCP op. Yeah, the VTuber stuff, I mean, it's TBA. It's a maybe. I don't know. Soviet, buddy, you gotta be subbed, man. You get to bypass all the ads. Yeah, the VTuber stuff got shelved purely because I looked into it. The time commitment of getting everything set up at the time was way too much. Now, even though I want to say about 60% set up with where I need to be, it's still going to be a lot of time. Yash is right, a more powerful computer would also be great.
Send in Goat Team
but
6. Yeah.
Not the biggest priority for it. I could still pull it off, but... Again, it was like the face rig issue. A VTuber thing on its own is fine. A face rig on its own is fine, but when you add it to Arma, Arma's very unoptimized, so they fight for control, so... No Broadshore. No, I'm running a 1080 Ti and an i7 7700 overclocked a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Yash streams at 720, and I don't want to stream at 720. Arma uses up all your CPU power. Exactly. Also, Big Dumbs, thanks so much for gifting Soviet a sub. Soviet, that means for the month of July, you won't see any ads. Hope you all keep enjoying the operation. But this is what I'm talking about. You guys are awesome. And I hope you all keep enjoying the content. Okay, so map choice is meh, but I'm not here for the map choice. I'm here literally just to look at stuff. You're breathtaking. You've seen the Cortana feet mod. Is that for Arma, Tootie? Are you just... Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where? No fucking way. No. The Cortana feet auxiliary mod. Alright. Hold up. I loaded it. Okay. Ooh, Parody Core updated. Good. We're gonna have Minecraft ops in July. It's gonna be great. Alright, let's see it. The Cortana feet mod. Yeah, go sniffing, gamers. That's what they said in the fucking mod description. Oh my god. Cootie. Was it Tootie or was it Yash? I'm not surprised if it would be either. Yeah, y'all need Jesus, definitely. You know, I had a friend in college used to say, "You're nasty and you need Jesus," and I would say, "Really?" And then she'd point at me and go, "I'm not letting Jesus anywhere near you." I was the very lewd and inappropriate friend. You first saw it on the OpTrade Discord. Okay. Some motherfucker said gracias. Yeah, right, in the fucking comments. Look, I mean, it's like going to the Cage Moon mod in Arma 3, alright? Some meme mods are just necessary. Hyperion, no, we're loading a Cortana Feet mod. Here, you know what? We're gonna... There you go. Hold up. We're gonna update the stream title because this apparently is really important. I'm also gonna stop the recording.